queen, quo. R, rat, S, snakes. T, top. U, up. V, van. W, win, what? X, fox. Y, yellow, yo. Z, zebra, z. WH, whistle, what? CH, chin, sh. SH, ship, sh. TH, thumb. CK, sock. Okay, now we've introduced our glued sounds, which are letters that are glued together. Let's say those together. Am, and, all, in. These are glued sounds. What do we call these? Yes. Digraphs. So we have SH, CH, CK, WH, and TH. Now, we've been learning that we have to label our words as closed or open syllables. Who would like to review how I know a word has a closed syllable? Mary Elizabeth, how do I know it's closed? The vowels will be protected by a consonant on both sides, as in this first one where it has cat. Cat has a consonant C and a T at the end, and so we talk about being protected. We're going to have to label our words today, but we talked about this last week. We talked about marking our words. And if you look at our words, we've been marking them when we do dry erase and when we're doing word building. But today we're going to be adding some. So if you see a digraph in your word, what are you going to do?
Underline it.
We're going to underline a digraph, okay? If you see a bonus letter, meaning if there's a double consonant letter, you're going to do what, George?
Put a star.
George, what are we going to do? Put a star over the first one or the second one? The second one. The one we add to the end, the double one, is where we're going to put our star. If we see a glued or welded sound, what are we going to do with it?
Put a box.
We're going to put a box around it. If we see a base word that has a suffix, we're going to underline the base word and we're going to circle the suffix. Now, we've not quite learned about a suffix in a base word yet, but we will get to that. Now, when we get to a sound with a blend, and this week is what kind of blends? What kind of blends are we doing in our spelling words this week? L blend. So you're going to see words with L in it. And you're going to see here that you have to underline the two letters that make the blend, but then what are we putting underneath it? Because remember, when you're blending, just like our secret stories, these letters go in a blender, they're blended up together, and they blended a little too long. So when you pull a letter out, they've got some stuck together. So we're going to kind of blend, put a little line that kind of shows it blended together. And sometimes you have a double blend, and sometimes you'll have a triple blend. And then, of course, this is just a review of our closed syllables, and we've not yet done our vowel, consonant, E syllables yet. Okay, so I need someone who's not yet had an opportunity to build a word. Now, I know the last 2 weeks I had a few of you guys come up, and you're going to have to build the word. You have to mark the word. Okay, you think you can do that for me? All right, Kason, come on up. I'm going to give you a word, and I want to see if you can build it. Boys and girls, what do we have to do before he can build? We got to tap it out. Okay, so here's your word. Are you ready? Glass. Ass. Now, look. I'm hearing two sounds. Ass. Glass. Okay. Don't tell him. He's going to see if he can build it. I need you to be good detectives, because if for some reason he doesn't see something, or maybe he puts the wrong letter, you have to be ready to correct it. Now, turn around just a minute. Would you agree or disagree in the way he spelled that? Agree. So we agree that he spelled glass correctly. Now, Kason, can you mark it? Let's decide. Let's look at our poster. Remember, if we have a digraph, we're going to underline it. If we have a double consonant, extra letter, we're going to start. Oh, someone goes, oh, they saw something. Someone saw something. No, we're not going to make that noise all the time. Let's see. else there? Any other special letters? Can you see it? Oh, he's got one. Okay, why do you underline G and L together? They make gl, gl, gl. And if it's blended together, can you give me a squiggle line? They're blended, so we're going to make a little squiggle line underneath it. Okay? Now, is glass an open or a closed syllable? Okay, he says closed. You can't hear, but he says closed. And can you tell us why it's closed? Turn around and tell them. Please. And it has, he says it has two consonants on the end, okay?
Because it's double protected.
But how many syllables? Let's see how many syllables.
One.
Glass. Glass. So that's one. So you're going to do one scoop. Because it's got one syllable. You're going to tell me if it's closed or open. Okay. And is that vowel short or long? At. Short. Is it short or is it long? Short. So how do we symbol? He's using the short vowel symbol. Excellent job. Give him a fantastic. Fantastic. Good job. Now normally Casey will come over and he will be in charge of, can you help me Casey? You're going to be in charge of putting those letters back where you found them. You've got to clear your board for someone else. Okay. Let's see. Who else has not yet had an opportunity to come up and choose? Isabel, come on up. You ready? Listen carefully to this one. You ready? Sting. Let's tap it out. Sting. Oh, wait, I only hear two sounds, even though I know you spell sting with more than two letters. I hear st, ing. There's a what?
There's like, they're together.
They're together, and it's called a what? They're together. We call it a blend. Now, it's not an L blend, but it's a blend. And I hear ing, ing. Let's see if I know somebody found out. I can see it. Someone figures out what ing is. We're going to let her spell it. Oh, somebody had already figured it out. Can I say, Isaiah, why did when she automatically put ing up here, why did you automatically do this?
Because like, the ST makes the sound and the ing makes the sound at the end.
Okay, so ing isn't, could she have pulled out a separate I, N, and G?
Yeah.
Would that still spell sting?
Yeah.
But what's the best way to build sting?
It's to put
A glued sound, ing. Instead of us going ing, and trying to blend that, figure out what that is, and decode that, we just go ing. Okay, so now you're ready to mark it. Do you see anything special in there that you would mark? Now we're just now learning how to mark all of our words. So do you see a blend anywhere? Can you show me what a blend mark would be? So look right there on that poster. See how they underline each letter by itself, and then they did a squiggle? So underline the two letters that come together, and then there you go, blend it together. Oh, I see something else there. Anybody else see something? Hold on, give her a minute. Give her a minute. What is that? What kind of sound is that? It is ing, but what do we call it? It's a what kind of sound? Who can help her out? Sam?
Glued sound.
It's a glued sound. So let's look at our poster. Let's find the glued sound. The glued sound is right there, the third one down there. So what I see ring. What are they doing with the glued sounds? Making a box. Okay, so put a box. Let's scoot it out so we can make a box. So if you find a glued sound, you're going to make a box. Now, how many syllables are in the word sting? Let's all clap it out. Ready? Sting. How many syllables? One. So we're going to do one scoop. Yep, just like there you go. Now you're going to tell me, is this a closed syllable or an open? This was tricky when we did whiteboards. Because some people said, it's an open syllable. But is it open or closed? She doesn't know, and that's okay if she doesn't know. Who can help her out? She doesn't know. Jordan?
Close.
And can you tell her why it's closed?
Because there's an I, and there's an I with a vowel.
There's a vowel, okay. And we have two consonants, the two protectors. We have to have a protector on both sides of the vowel. And that means we're closing that vowel in. So if you will put, how do we put a symbol for closed syllable? A C, you put a C. And now we have to decide one thing. Is that I a short vowel or a long vowel? I. It's a short, so what's our symbol for short? Find the vowel. I love you put that, but you put the vowel sound over a consonant. It's okay. Where would that go? Find our vowel. There you go, under the I. Excellent job. Give her a hip hip hooray.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Okay, thank you. Excellent job. Now, all right, we're going to do one more. She's putting them back.
Okay.